This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. A handful of frustrated nursing students of the University of the Bahamas braved the weather this morning and converged on Rawson Square, claiming that they have been denied the right to graduate because they are unable to complete clinical hours needed. This group of students, who were meant to graduate this year, were joined in support by Bahamas Nurses Union President Amanda Williams. Fourth-year student Grace Lightburn says they have been getting excuse after excuse. Today, they were hoping to get some answers.
Today that we receive the solution being putting us in the hospital. We want people from the Nursing Council, Lillian Black-Shelton, Patricia Newbold, and Minister Renwick Wells. We want them to come to the forefront and make that decision now. We do not want any more excuses as to why we cannot get into the hospital. The hospital needs to improve now. We need the staff now, and we need change now.
Nurse Williams says that the future nurses need to be assisted by the relevant personnel so that they may sit their exams and be able to assist with the nursing shortage.
If they're calling for the government to come out and to assist them, and the persons that sit in the seat, such as UB, the Director of Nursing, the Nursing Service Advisory, the Minister of Health, the PS, all of them need to come to the table, and definitely the Nursing Council needs to come out and to assist them in the way that they can get their hours in order to sit their council exam for their license in order to work.
Now, reporters reached out to Health Minister Renwick Wells just before he entered Parliament this morning. However, he declined to comment. While Jcn News also tried reaching out to Nursing Services Advisor Lillian Black-Charlton, but was unsuccessful up to news time. A busy day in the Chief Magistrate's Court as 4 men connected to 2 separate drug busts in central Bahamas last month were formally arraigned. Our Laurencia Smith was at the Nassau Street Court Complex today and files this report.
4 men formally arraigned before Chief Magistrate Joyanne Ferguson Pratt on Wednesday in relation to 2 separate drug seizures. 42-year-old Bowser Johnson seen in the black hoodie, 41-year-old Alfredo Poitier seen in the white shirt, and 49-year-old Kevin Dean seen in the navy jacket appeared before Chief Magistrate Joyanne Ferguson Pratt in connection to the 29 bags of suspected marijuana worth more than $800,000 in the Exuma chains on Sunday. The trio was jointly charged with conspiracy to possess dangerous drugs with the intent to supply, possession of dangerous drugs with the intent to supply, which they all pled not guilty to. The facts are that on May 30th, officers from the Exuma district on a routine marine patrol in the Exuma chains observed a blue vessel with 2 males on board. That's when officers discovered 4 bags of suspected marijuana. The males were arrested and the boat was towed to Georgetown, Exuma. A further search of the vessel, officers discovered an additional 25 bags of suspected marijuana. The drugs have an estimated weight of 872 pounds with a street value of $872,000. The trio was granted bail in the amount of $30,000 with restrictions. Poitier and Dean must report to the Elizabeth Estate Police Station every Monday and Wednesday. Johnson to the East Street South Police Station Monday and Wednesday. They returned to court on July 1st for a status hearing. As for the 4th male, 36-year-old Brandon Strawn seen in the navy t-shirt of Marsh Harbor, Abaco, also appeared before the Chief Magistrate. It was back on May 14th. That's when then Deputy Chief Magistrate Andrew Forbes issued a warrant for his arrest in connection to that $1.6 million drug seize on Cat Island on May 10th. Strawn was charged with 1 count of each: conspiracy to possess dangerous drugs with the intent to supply, possession of dangerous drugs with the intent to supply, conspiracy to import dangerous drugs, and the importation of dangerous drugs. He pled not guilty to all charges. According to police, on May 14th, a joint operation with the U.S. Custom and Border Patrol, U.S. Coast Guard, and Drug Enforcement Unit, officers on Cat Island, whilst acting on information, observed an aircraft traveling northbound from Haiti to the Bahamas. The aircraft landed on Stella Maris, Long Island, and continued northbound. It later landed at Arthurstown, Cat Island Airport. A male was observed disembarking the aircraft with 2 large multicolored suitcases. On seeing the officers, he ran into nearby bushes and was able to make good on his escape. Officers searched the area and discovered 58 kilos of suspected cocaine with a weight of 161 in the suitcase. Strawn was granted bail in the amount of $30,000 with restrictions. He also has to report to the Marsh Harbor Police Station on Monday and Wednesday. Strawn, co-accused David Hines of Grand Bahama, the pilot of the aircraft, has already been arraigned. Trial is set for the 7th of September 2021. I'm Laurentia Smith for Jcn News.
Stay with us. Our final story is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.